Just us against the world.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top. Yo!
What's up, everybody? It's Big Mike here with Bama versus the world. You know how we do it every week. Bama versus the opponent, no matter who it is, no matter what game it is. I am your host, Big Mike. We are brought to you by the Herb Mirage Podcast. As you see above me, we have a Bama fan and a Mercer fan. Mr. Bama, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastically splendid, Mike. How are you doing?
Raj, wrong. That's the wrong segment. He's not going to do it. It's okay.
I know.
I'm doing fantastically splendid as well. Good to have everybody here. But as we say every week, you can't have a game without an opponent. So we will introduce Mr. Mercer. How are you doing tonight, Mr. Mercer?
I think the most important thing is, Mr. Bama, are you sure you're doing okay tonight? Is everything good? Have the
good.
accommodations been to your liking? Are you in a good and festive mood?
I greatly appreciate it. My belly's full, and yes, I drank well. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. And we also sent over a gift. Did you get the gift that we sent over?
I got the gift.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank
cool.
you. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, no problem. So I wanted to make sure that you were feeling okay and that everything was good. And
you've done more than enough. You've done more than enough. So I greatly appreciate you.
Okay. I just want to, because hey, on the field this Saturday, if you don't, you don't
I don't know
have
if there's,
to kill anyone.
I don't know if there's something wrong with your chest or whatever, but I appreciate the gifts. So that's as far as
this is This is already starting out to being the most respectful Bama versus the world we've ever had, and maybe the weirdest. So we will get right into the breakdown of the game.
I saw you guys have a Darth Vader costume and a guy in a cowboy costume on your show. This can't possibly be the weirdest.
We've had some weird guests on here. Yeah.
I think it's more the fact that we're used to our opponents, coming in with a little bit more cockiness, maybe a little bit more confidence, which, again, they're very respectful.
I'm not South Carolina. Cockiness. All right, look, guys, jokes is all I got, okay, because it's not going to be on the football field. Okay.
All right. So as much as I'm going to hate to ask this question, Mr. Bama, we'll start with you. What are you expecting out of the game on Saturday?
A good old-fashioned molly-whopping butt whooping. I've checked out the stats from Mercer. I understand they're doing good with their FCS division, but they really haven't played anybody, Mike. They haven't played any big schools. They got beat by Sanford by like 20. They let Sanford score 55, which is okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to add insult to injury, but they haven't played anybody to the level of competition that we're playing. I think we're going to absolutely demolish them, especially after the way we beat LSU in Death Valley this past weekend.
All right. And Mr. Mercer, what are you looking for in the game on Saturday?
So we've got Furman coming up, and then that'll kind of round out our final schedule, Mike, and then FCS playoffs. So I'm kind of just looking for nobody getting hurt in this game and moving on to the rest of our schedule. I said our record is great this year. We've got a great chance in the playoffs. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking forward to. So if we can hurry up and get to a point where Bama's third and possibly fourth stringers, and even the ideal situation is maybe the water boy and a couple of cheerleaders get to play some snaps and we just don't get hurt. That's kind of what we're looking for. We're looking for you guys to have mercy on us. So that's all we're looking for, Mr. Mike. Sir.
All right. Yes, no problem. Looking forward to your next game and hoping nobody gets injured. Seems a lot like the game plan for Alabama as well. So very similar aspects coming into the game.
I assure you, if we hurt anybody, it's purely by accident, and we apologize in advance. And I just pray that nothing like that happens, because it's bad enough playing Alabama right now. But if they're mad at us, we'll probably just leave the field, to be honest. Sir.
All right.
Sir Mike.
Understandable. So, and I will stay with you, Mr. Mercer, and we will jump, right into, is there, I know you mentioned you don't want to get hurt or anything like that. Is there one thing in particular, one player, just one key to the game that you guys see on Saturday?
Well, we've got a guy named Jack Daniels that we've been feverishly hanging out with, and hopefully that'll get us through the game. And
what does Jack Daniels look like?
He's a stocky fellow.
What position does he play? Just so I can look for him on the field Saturday.
Where did that accent
like
come
way
from?
back. I think he's like way back.
He's a stocky
Way back?
fellow.
Okay.
He's a stocky fellow. And we've sent several Jack Daniels relatives to Mr. Bama to hang out with. So, that would be our only key to this game. Have everybody happy and in a really good mood. And hopefully we also
All right, Mr. Bama, is there one player you're looking for, one specific thing other than, I guess, staying sober?
I'm looking forward.
Staying sober is overrated, everyone. I'm sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm kind of looking for Hollywood to kind of get back on the map. I know he's had a few quiet games the past few games, but I'm looking for him to kind of break out, have a 100-yard receiving game this weekend. I'm sorry. So him, also Caleb Odom.
Quick question: if we get him to 100 quicker, does he leave the game quicker? Like, what's the whole thing?
I can't guarantee that. It depends on the score. I can't guarantee that because if he has 100 yards receiving in the first, it depends on the score. He can have 400 receiving yards, but if
where's the negotiation start? I feel like you're not negotiating good faith here.
I honestly feel like I've left the football field and walked into an auction.
125 and 2 touchdowns. Can we get him out after the first
3 touchdowns?
That's a lot for. But then Milroe has to not run the ball.
Are you saying no to me?
No, sir, not at all, okay. Sir. We'll do our best.
Okay.
We'll do our best.
Thank you.
All right. With that interesting exchange, we will move right into the score predictions for the game. I don't even know if I want to ask Mr. Mercer the score, so we'll start Mr. Bama. What do you think the final score of the game may be?
Absolute annihilation, 55-7. We'll give him 7. I can live with that.
Okay. We'll give him 7. You're going to give him a touchdown. 55-7 from Mr. Bama. Mr. Mercer, with all respect, I will ask you the same question. What do you think the score will be on Saturday?
Well, Furman is only 1-4 in the conference, and we're sitting at 6-1. I really think that we end the season on a really good note. I'm thinking something like 30-3 is how we end the season against Furman.
Okay, that's fair enough. I will take that. Is the other score for the game this Saturday may not be that good. So, but the more important fact is before the game on Saturday, there is a big fight. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Who do you have in that fight? Since you don't want to pick the game on Saturday, Mr. Mercer.
Mike Tyson, all the way.
Okay.
Iron Mike.
So at least
Iron
you got
Mike
that one right.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Bama, do you agree?
It's going to be some sort of weird draw, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's a money grab. It's a money grab for each person anyway. It's not going to go down as one of the best fights ever.
I can see that.
These guys are probably
they're sitting in there playing poker instead of boxing.
Yeah, they'll probably celebrate after the fight. They're going to count their money and they'll celebrate together. Probably go to the same club or hang out together. Whatever. That's all it is.
I can see that.
And it is in Jerry World in Dallas. Maybe if we know somebody close, maybe we can get a correspondent there in the game. We'll have in the match. We'll see. But that is Bama versus the world. Hopefully everybody has a great game on Saturday, enjoys the fight on Friday. And as always, roll tide, everybody.
Roll tide.
Have mercy on me.